I'm getting special access to one of the greatest game stores in the country. And I'm not just excited to unveil the secrets of this store, but I'm also ready to spend big on the amazing items it has to offer. My friend Eric loves collecting retro video games, and he's been talking about this store for quite some time. So he finally connected me and the owner, Zach, and he actually offered to keep the store open late, give us an exclusive tour, and sell us a whole bunch of games. But even more than that, Press Start Games is a staple in Appleton, Wisconsin, so I'm gonna ask Zach, the owner, the hard-pressing questions on what makes them so successful. Okay, we're in the store, but first, Eric has a story about Zach, who owns the store.
Zach's a really good guy, and why I say that is because many years ago when he first started this store, and not in this space, but a smaller space, I came in and I was looking for Lufia 2.
Oh, yeah.
And we were just making, and he didn't have it, and I made some offhand comment, and he's like, "Well, no problem. I'll just put you on the list, and make a note of it, and if it comes in, I'll let you know." I'm like, "Okay." I forgot about it. A year and a half later goes by. He gives me a call, and he's like, "I have Lufia 2."
No way.
Oh crap! It's loose, but it's. I'm like, that's fine, because I'm like, that's fine. Okay. The problem is we weren't planning on coming up here for probably another month, because my family lives up here, and so we usually try to come up here every month or so to visit. And then when we do, we always stop in and just for like maybe a half hour, just stop in right when we get into town. Say hi to Zach and see the store and see what's new. But we weren't gonna be able to do that for probably another month. And he's like, "No problem, I'll hold it." He held Lufia 2, which he could have just turned over and gotten hundreds of dollars right then and there. But no, he saved it because he's like, Eric's a good customer. Eric's loyal, comes by all the time. I'm like, that's cool.
That's super cool. Not to mention the call is a year and a half later.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I feel like the first thing I want to do is just get a quick mini tour lay of the land. So you walk in and you see the mural. That's one thing that stands out, which is incredible. So it's got, that is just glorious. I love the colors. I love the way it pops. These, I don't know if you guys can tell, but these ceilings, how tall are these ceilings? Is that 15 feet? And then Sega Genesis section, we got
appreciates a good ceiling.
I do. I like tall ceilings. I don't know why, but tons of PS2 games. This is my first full viewing here, so we're getting a first impression. PS3, kind of crazy. It looks like selection is just absolutely everything. PS1 section.
I think this is an underappreciated thing. Like, obviously there's a ton of PS1, so there's going to be some stacked like this, but I feel like most PS1 is never front displayed.
Yeah, that's super rare to see. You gotta have a huge store to make that happen. PSP section. The Legend of Heroes just chilling.
You gotta buy that.
I gotta buy that. I gotta buy that. I'm trying to get every PlayStation ever.
That's super cool.
OG Xbox, Infinite Elite controller, and the Gears of War one.
That's a grail, dude.
Golly,
It's so expensive.
ridiculous. What is this?
That's Boing.
Thank you, brother Nestle. I've never seen that.
Yeah, so it's a Atari 2600 game. We actually had a person who brought in. I'm Zach, by the way.
We're doing a mini tour. This is Zach. Let's go. Press start.
Yeah, this is my store. Welcome. But
What's the name of your store? Where are
my
you? I want to make
store
sure people know.
is called Press Start Games. It's in Appleton, Wisconsin. We have been here for 11 years in August. It's our baby in our life, and we have a great staff that works here, and it wouldn't be the same without them.
Heck yeah, man.
But on Boeing, so we had a guy and his wife come in, and his uncle was late 80s and was in a nursing home, and he was trying to get rid of all of his stuff, and he bought a ton of Atari games when they were new. He never had kids, he never married, so they were like all complete in box and pristine. We normally aren't super into pre-Nintendo product,
Sure.
but everything was so nice, and they had gone to a couple other stores actually, and everybody was like, no, we're not interested in Atari stuff. So then they called, and I was like, well, we'll look at it. And when they brought it in, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is
That's
awesome.
some cool stuff. Oh, Mountain Dew Xbox. Recapped. Oh, man.
Yep, so
It's got the treatment.
we had a local guy redo all the caps in that. I'll be honest, I actually bought that a couple weeks ago, and I just put it out today, so I wouldn't sell it, and we'd have it here.
No way. So I live by a few mottos in life.
Yeah.
And we won't go over all of them, but one of them is see a Mountain Dew Xbox, buy a Mountain Dew Xbox.
Interesting, okay.
So
you might need a Mountain Dew Xbox.
I think I'll be getting a Mountain Dew Xbox today, Sky Guy. Mountain Dew.
Brother, I was super pumped about that. I just took a little gander at some other stuff. This is the start for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's some good stuff.
Thank you.
Well,
I think you should spend a lot.
yeah.
Good thing I left the register open.
Well, I do know I want the Mountain Dew Xbox, and I also know I want the Monster Hunter PS4.
Is that because I said Monster Hunter is my favorite game?
I mean, it was in my head. I didn't know that existed, I'll be honest.
For sure.
I'm trying to get every PlayStation console ever, so.
Nice.
And I'm trying to get all 5,000 Mountain Dew Xboxes. This will be my fourth.
There's just some cool games. I gotta point out my favorites real
Yeah.
quick. There's Alien Resurrection. I have that.
Yes, you do.
There's Alien versus Predator here. So nice. I bought it thrice. It's not a joke. I have 3 copies of that one. Tronbon.
I got Tronbon.
They have Tronbon. Lunar 2 sticking out to me, Chase. Oh, don't pass over Magic Knight Rayer.
Oh my gosh.
Like
And
that.
Burning Rangers.
And Albert Odyssey. Right. Panzer Dragoon Saga. Oh my gosh.
And Lunacy.
Well, you got them all.
How do you get all this
He's
stuff?
just like,
Those were actually part of a huge collection that we bought last year. That's part of that stuff that we've been working on.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
that stuff came in with a complete NES set and couple hundred Dreamcast games. A lot of this PlayStation stuff is actually from that collection as well. We've kind of just been like slowly trickling it out. As we have room, we still have a bunch of it because we're actually going to be getting 2 more display cases and moving
wow.
this over. Because as you guys recently
needs room, Chase.
bought some Neo Geo
needs room.
AES stuff. There's
we did, yeah.
a bunch of AES games in there too. And
Oh man.
That could get dangerous fast.
it'll be interesting to see what
Second
happens
mortgage in
because
my
they
house.
just announced that AES Plus.
Yes.
So I'm curious on if the games are gonna go up because more people will have access to play them. Original hardware goes down.
Who knows? Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know.
To be determined.
Yeah.
Before we turn this corner,
Uh-huh.
you have your wallet?
I left it in Michigan.
All right, we shouldn't turn this corner.
I'm just kidding. I have it.
Okay. This whole area we need to take our sweet time on, and I hope you have a story for this.
I might have some. I have lots of stories.
Oh, whoa. I see
Yeah.
Stunt Racer.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's
Can I
crazy.
interest you in
$2,500
3 more? What?
All right, what's this story?
So we've been having a lot of people sell their 64 collections lately. I'm not sure what's been in the water, but so that big collection we bought had 250, and then about a month later we had someone else reach out, actually from the UP, and they had another. He was missing about 30 some, so he was like in that 250 range as well.
Wow.
It was like every day we were just getting people coming in with like a stack of 10, a stack of 15, a stack of 20, and kind of the same thing. Like as we were selling from the case and getting room, we would just process more and keep filling it up.
Yeah.
And there were stunt racers in 3 of them. So
That's insane.
we just had someone sell us 150 and 64 games on like Wednesday last week, I think it was.
Awesome.
And he had a stunt race as well. This one I bought from someone about a year ago. We sold it to a regular of ours. He had it for a little bit and then had some like car stuff come up and
Okay.
kind of needed the money back. So we kind of did like a return trade situation where he got cash and then some trade credit back. And then
that's cool.
we had it set aside for him. Didn't end up working out, so we put it back out late last year. So yeah.
This is something you need to buy.
Oh, the CD. Is that the CDI link?
Yes.
One of 3, yeah.
That game is so bad, though.
It's the cheap one.
Oh, there's an Earthbound.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that.
What's
and then
happening?
below it, there's a Hagane.
A cubivore.
And then a Cubivore. Yeah, this is a fun little area.
Golly, Earthbound. It's an observation of mine, but you guys must be paying people pretty fairly to have all of this good stuff and this many trade-ins. Like,
Yeah. So we try to pay well. I had said this to you when we were talking before, but like kind of like a motto for the store or thing we try to live by is like we don't care if someone knows what they have, or if they like have no idea what they have, we're going to pay them the same either way. We're really blessed and fortunate to have a great community that supports us, and our product moves pretty quick. There's not much here that has just sat for a long time. I mean, there's some things, but we turn stuff quick, and from the very beginning, we always wanted to like price stuff well,
Yep.
pay well, and knew that we could make a good living and build a big business off of that mindset. So,
Yeah, I mean, I love that. It's super honorable and very cool, and it's cool to see your heart behind it. I mean, you were also sharing. You started a few spots down.
Yep.
1,200 square feet. Is that right?
Yep. So our first store was 1,200 square feet. We were there for about 6 years, and then our neighbor moved out. We took over the space next to us, took the wall out, moved up to 2,500. And we were there for just under 4 years, and then we moved here a little over a year ago. So, yeah, and this is 4,500 square feet. So
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yep.
So you've been in here, you've had your store for almost 11 years, and you
Yep.
were a GameStop manager for 10 years before that.
I wasn't a store manager for 10 years, but I started at GameStop in 2006.
Okay.
So yeah, I was there for 9 years in total, and I was a store manager for 1. I was assistant manager for 3, and then like they have like the third key holder, but yeah, this October is 20 years of video game retail. So
All right, so if you're doing the math with me, that's a lot of
I was
years.
16.
And you were 16. I was gonna say I've been selling on eBay for 24 years.
Yeah.
So who looks younger? Comment below, Chase or Nick.
I have braces right now, and I'll give you the mustache story too. Is I started keeping just the mustache to age myself up from my braces.
You tried to go up. See, most of the world's trying to go down, but I think we will probably at least want to look at the Earthbound and the
Okay.
Stunt Racer.
Okay, sounds good. And I will, we pay well. I don't got a ton of room on a lot of things, but this is something I would be happy to work on because I
Okay.
do know that it is overpriced for where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
But it was kind of one of those things where I was thinking about taking it out of the case because it's come down since I bought it.
Okay.
And I was gonna take it out of the case, put it into storage for a while, wait for it to recover, but
Okay.
we can definitely assess that and look at that if you're interested.
That's pretty cool that he's just willing to say that, you know.
Well,
It's not real normal, but thank you. I appreciate that.
So I'll get we don't do a ton of haggling.
Yeah.
Because a lot of in this industry, especially there's a lot of people who are used to that type of game store experience.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really the type of business we run.
Yep.
We're more than happy to if someone brings something to our attention and is like, hey, I can buy this cheaper online, or this seems a little high. We're more than willing to look it up and always work with the person if it has gone down.
Sure. But in general, the price is what it
We-
is,
we
which
usually-
makes sense.
And because we try to price fairly. We don't have we don't try to put a 10%, 15% tax on stuff.
Sure.
Just because it's in person.
Yeah.
Because we don't sell online at all. So if you're watching this video and you're not from here, our inventory is not viewable online.
Yeah.
We do very little social media.
Make the trip, guys. It's worth it. Make the trip.
Thank you.
There's just other cool stuff that you don't get to see super often. It might not look like much. SOS right there in the middle. It's just an uncommon game.
I actually don't even know what type of game that one is, I'll be honest. I think it might be. I'm not even gonna guess. But what I was gonna say,
ships.
there's another SOS game on Super Nintendo.
Yes.
Sink or Swim.
Yeah, there's two of them.
Yes.
That's why this one is always stands out to me.
Nick, I have a question. I'm noticing like on this Game Boy SP, for example,
Yep.
it's got the price and then crossed out 75 and says mark on screen.
Yep.
Explain that to me.
So we always set what we call mint price on items, and it's because then we don't need to have all these different variations and SKUs in the system. So
Okay.
So basically, when we price something, we look at what we would price it at if it was in really great shape, and then we mark down from there. It helps standardize everything as far as if someone calls and they're looking for an offer on something, we can look at it and say well, if it's in really great shape, this is what we would pay, and then
Yep.
it might be less depending on that.
Yeah, yeah.
And Yeah, so we've just found over the years that that's what works best for us. As you guys look around the store, everything that's here is from trade-ins. We don't buy anything online. We don't we don't go to rummage sales. We don't like shop it out at all. It's just great trade culture, and there's other great stores in this area that have a similar amount of product than or to us.
Wow.
And yeah, it's
That's amazing.
yeah, Fox Cities, Wisconsin, hidden gem.
Yeah. Golly.
I love the Switch too.
Yes.
Such a great console.
We're gonna give it away eventually on Whatnot. I just think it's fun to give away Switch 2s. People getting their kids getting a Switch 2 and stuff like that. So we're gonna buy that, support the store, give it away. That's crazy. This is still new. The Smash OG Switch.
Is it really that expensive? $900?
Yeah, I haven't checked in recent months or years, but they didn't seal it originally, so you couldn't have to know the original story behind it.
I have something for you.
You do?
I do. How about some mouse pads?
Oh my gosh. Maybe if you had like 3. Oh wait, there's 3.
There are 3.
Why are there 3? Is this like all original here?
It's all original.
The
yeah.
particular?
So yeah, these were when the Game Boy first came out. These were put on counters at retailers, and they came empty. There's actually supposed to be like a vacuum form clear plastic top on it.
So on this wall is a bunch of DS stuff, but I actually found the Jack Black section. So we have Kung Fu Panda and Nacho Libre. So cool of them to have a section just dedicated to Jack Black.
Have we bought Nacho Libre yet on the Caterpie Quest?
I'll look right now because we should probably buy it. The Caterpie Quest we're trying to buy every single game, so I can search up Nacho Libre, and not yet. We have not yet purchased Nacho Libre. Add to cart.
Pick it up.
Boom.
Is it really like fighting game?
It's actually a Nacho Libre game.
What in the world is that?
Oh, I think you're like picking bugs off of him.
So yeah, the Mario Tennis box that's in here, it's kind of interesting. Mario Tennis was packed in with the Virtual Boy. It was
Right.
actually never sold separately. But this is an official box that was produced for Blockbuster so that they could display Mario Tennis on their shelf. I'm not sure if it was only Blockbuster, but if you want, I can pull it out.
Definitely want to check that out. And we'll pull out the crystal too while we're at it.
Sure. But yep, so yep, this one was from Blockbuster, but yeah, it's OEM, like real original box.
Display only.
Yep, but so this is the only way to get a complete in box version of Mario Tennis. So
Well, I'm intrigued, so
okay,
we'll keep that out as a maybe.
Add to cart.
okay,
As a maybe.
that's a maybe.
That's a maybe.
And you want to look at the crystal?
Yes.
So crystal's marked down because the bottom of the box is kind of blown out.
Okay.
The tabs are ripped here, so it
okay.
doesn't stay together well.
It's got the
not-
manual and stuff in there.
Yep, it is complete.
Okay, Zach. So I'm curious. My mind is blown.
Thank you.
At this
I'm very happy to do that.
at this space. Yeah. And then what are some of the things that like you feel like you have worked really hard on, or things that you're really proud of?
Sure.
In the store, you're very humble. That's come across, I think, very clearly.
Well, I take that as a compliment because I've
Yeah.
struggled with ego in the past.
I mean
so
it as a compliment.
That's a very humble thing to say.
What are you proud of here? What are some of the things that it doesn't have to be one thing? It can be a couple things. It might be hard to choose one.
Yeah, no,
some
for sure.
sections, some things in general.
It's actually not necessarily inventory based, but like I love our space, and like so our old space, I have a lot of fond memories of it, and when we first moved out of it, there was a little bit of sadness of like, man, like everything was built from here. But when we decided to make the jump into this space, I told myself, I was like, okay, if we're gonna do this and we're gonna take on this big space and do this big move, I wanted to just like super high fit and finish, from the paint to like adding the guardrails on the slat wall, and just like a friend of mine is a commercial painter. He came in and did all the painting. Like, this sounds so stupid, but
Let's hear it.
I love this like sharp black, blue, black, sharp.
It's
blue,
clean, man.
Like just
It's clean.
clean. So
Yes.
the fit finish of the store, I wanted people to come in here and be like, is this a franchise? Like, does a big company own this? And not,
Wow.
we didn't want that feeling, but I wanted to have that like level of fit and finish. So when you guys came in and said, "Oh, this is the coolest game store I've ever seen,"
Yeah, we did.
That means a lot to me.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
This is this really is something that you built. You can feel your passion behind it. You can feel a lot of that. So what would you say is your motivation for just running this business? Yeah.
So yeah, we did talk about that a little bit before too, but like just want to have like the best video game store we can have, like the store that we would want to shop at, and provide. A lot of people ask me like, "Oh, I want to start a business. Like, what do I need to start a business?" And I always tell people, if you have excellent customer service, a good product that you stand behind, and the stand behind part is important, because if you're wishy-washy on it, you know, it doesn't work. But
Sure.
yeah, just really good product, great customer service, and take care of people. They're gonna take care of you, and like that's pretty much it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and yeah, I would say, just to go back to like, you know, things I'm proud of here is just the amount of inventory we have. I haven't done it recently, but beginning of the year around tax season, we had a little over 30,000 games in inventory. That's not unique SKUs. You know, there's a lot of doubles, there's lots of $5 DS games, but yeah, we were just over 30,000 games. Yeah, just having that inventory, and we take a lot of pride in cleaning it. We try to get things as nice as it can possibly be.
Yeah.
That's why we're always behind.
I
Is
mean,
'cause,
yeah.
yeah, we just like we take so much time to clean stuff.
There's you plus 5 others that work here right now.
Yep.
Give or take.
Yep. So we just brought on someone else, but so it's myself, and then so I have a business partner as well who owns part of the store. He started the store with me and another guy. I bought them out 3 years in, a little before 3 years in. My longest employee, Andy, he's been here for 10 and a half years.
Shout out to Andy.
Yeah, Andy's a real one. And then I have a guy, Aaron, who's been here for 7 years. He's another real one. They're all real ones.
Yeah,
I love them all.
That's super cool. The culture seems incredible. So.
Yeah, and then Adam's been here for 5 years, and Cal has been here for a year.
So what's next?
I don't have anything I really want to do next.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't want another store.
No new decorations at the very least?
Oh, sure. I mean, yeah, just to continue to make it better and grow and be more efficient and just get more stuff. Like, this sounds silly, but I never want more stuff because I want us to do more sales. I want more stuff because I just want to have like more stuff for people to see here, like, and shop for.
So I am picturing that you've got to have a back room with everything that's going on here.
We do.
5 or 6 people to manage the trades and everything.
Yeah.
Can we see it?
We can. So we have 2 back rooms.
Okay.
This is the main back room, and then we have another back room that's over there. This is like our break room, and we have some finished product in there as well.
Nice.
But yeah, this is our main back room. I did clean it a little bit, but it's still a disaster.
Oh
my God.
This is not bad. No. This looks
I know.
awesome.
But it's a disaster because it's full of stuff. So kind of like the mindset here is like this rack here is originally it was going to be like recent incoming trades. It's mostly accessories and systems. It's actually what we're the most behind on right now is hardware.
Do you guys test just during store hours when there's downtime, or?
So we don't have a ton of downtime, but we test everything when it comes in. So we test everything, and then we try to label stuff if there's issues. Like that whole bin of controllers right there all have notations on them as far as like what they need to be good. And then so yeah, we test everything when it comes in. Do our best to get to it when we can, but a lot of times it just gets dumped in bins, and then we get to it eventually. You see that?
Yeah. What is this? These are all broken down like
those
that's a
are-
Zelda SNES box right there.
Yeah, that's not all Zelda, but
Okay, all right.
no. So those are boxes, just boxes.
Why? How? When?
So we actually we don't own those. There was
Okay.
there was a store in Wisconsin. They had a couple locations. They were around from the early 90s until 2011. And he had amassed like 10,000 empty boxes over the, because he had 4 stores, I believe.
Wow.
And when they would buy games, they would never sell them CIB. So if they would buy a CIB game, they would take the cartridge out and then file the box away.
So they kept him at least. All right.
Yep. So we had a deal worked out with him for years where he would bring us boxes. People would give us lists of games that they wanted, and then he would fulfill them, bring them here, and then we would get like 25% of the sale price.
Wow.
So we sold thousands of boxes for him. The well is mostly dry at this point.
Yeah.
But it was crazy.
That's
like
insane.
we sold Bubble Bobble 2 boxes, Panic Restaurant boxes, like crazy stuff. Some of it went online. Like I had posted in like a Facebook group, and a bunch of people reached out, and yeah, like that SOS we were just looking at, he had a box of manual for that, and yeah.
Crazy.
So, yep. So these are actually his.
Mm-hmm.
Those are not mine.
Okay. They remain.
Yes.
Okay.
This is overstock, so we try to only keep 4 copies of each game on the floor, just so we can face more stuff out.
Stardew Valley is such a
This is what you wanted to hang up.
So that's supposed to be hung up. Yeah. A good friend of mine, Chris, made this. Chris actually had a YouTube channel where he reviewed retro games for years, and he makes furniture now. His channel is called Implant Games. He no longer does it, but it's great stuff. And when we were moving into this space, I reached out to him and I said, Chris, could you make me a Stardew Valley sign?
That is awesome.
And he did, and I have yet to hang it up. I'm sorry, Chris.
Hey, you got the shirts, Stardew Valley style, which I will be getting one of those shirts.
Yeah.
You pointed to that like you were gonna
I'm gonna take this
get me
home.
one of those.
Find
So
a
he
way.
lives in Michigan.
Okay.
Oh
He
man.
will make these on commission.
Snap.
Angry Bagel Furniture.
Oh man. All right.
Well, now he's gonna get a bunch of commissions for these.
Dang.
But yeah, so this is overstock as well. Leaf blower. That's for cleaning out the sidewalk. These are all empty boxes. Things I would CIB at some point. NESs that need their pins replaced that I'll get to at some point. Those are full. Like those NES system boxes have consoles in them.
Okay. Yep. What?
What is it? What? Hold on.
I don't know if those are for sale.
Those are sealed Pokemon
Those
games.
are still
Chase.
Pokemon games, but so I do have about 700 sealed games in storage that I considered bringing some of that stuff here to show you guys, but I didn't end up doing it. But so there's stuff here, like recent stuff. Like these are all sealed. There's nothing crazy in these,
Who
but
doesn't have 700 sealed games in storage though? You know.
there's a lot of people who do.
All right. Well, you're the first I've met, but I'm sure there's more.
There's actually something up here I was going to show you guys too. My uncle owns a cleaning business, and he found that a lot of years ago.
No way.
Yeah, so that's a sealed red Game Boy Pocket.
That's insane.
Yep, I had it out for sale for about 2 years. No one bought it, so then I pulled it back.
I bought one of these when I was like 10 at a garage sale for $2.
Okay.
And I sold it for like $140 on eBay, and I couldn't believe it. You know, I made $100 as a 10-year-old.
You should have kept
It was a red one too. It might be this one. I don't know.
that was brand new. It wasn't that one.
You know, it was the one I bought. Was brand new.
Oh, and you never
Actually,
opened it.
I just sold it, and I wish I would have kept it. But
So this is something else that I know,
my
Chase, you're a big
goodness.
Pokemon guy.
Yeah.
So I've had this for a bit. I would consider selling that if you need it for your Pokemon collection. So that is
that is sealed.
Yeah, it's in very nice shape as well.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would definitely consider buying it.
Okay, we can think about it. Have you ever seen King James Bible on Game
Heck
Boy?
yeah, man! I've read the whole thing. I read the real version, not the Game Boy version.
These are empty. So these are all.
That.
This is pretty much all empty boxes. I know you guys recently got a bunch of Neo Geo stuff, but
Yeah.
if you look right there, you're just working on this. So yeah, these AES games, these are MVS carts and like shock boxes. There were some
yeah.
companies that made these, where yeah, they kind of made them look like the AES ones.
Eric's ready.
I heard Neo Geo, and I'm like, I have to check this out.
Yeah, so there's some in there, and then there's another bin that has more of them over there. But
There's a Chrono Trigger box just chilling too.
that has a game in it as well.
Earthbound.
Yeah, there's some good games in this tote or this
Kirby's
box.
Dream Land 3.
These will go out soon-ish when we get them done.
Sounds like there's a lot of good inventory still to come. So just many more reasons to make the trip.
We try to keep up as best we can.
You guys are doing great. I mean,
Thank you.
this is an organized back room. It does have a good bit of stuff, but it's like it makes sense. It's methodical.
just-
This is really cool.
You know what that is? Just from the side?
20th anniversary Pokemon 3DS box.
Yep, that's a
That's
good one.
just a box. So this
okay.
this whole wall behind these totes, this is all empty.
Okay.
The amiibos obviously aren't, but yep. So just empty cases, boxes. All this Intellivision stuff is CIB down here, and we have like boxes and boxes of Intellivision Atari stuff. We don't really focus on this stuff a ton though, but we have a ton of it. So if you're ever interested, come down. I would be happy to pull it out for you. There you go. But we have a bunch of ColecoVision, like probably 1,000 Atari carts, bunch of CIB Intellivision. It's always like a low priority, just it doesn't sell super fast.
quick, yeah.
The people who shop for it know that we have it, so they come in, we come back here, grab boxes, bring it out. So,
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah. Like Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Oh my goodness.
So that's the 2600 version of Spider-Man.
This game was actually created or developed by one person.
Okay.
It's a female, which is crazy because in the, like, you know, back
The
when they
industry-
actually made this, the industry was not, it was mostly men. It was
Yeah.
a female. And she was pregnant. She made it in 6 months
By yourself.
by herself. Like, I just learned this. It was like craziness.
Had
It's
the
so funny
IP
that
of
we actually
Spider-Man.
found it.
Yeah. It's crazy. Well, can we add that to our pile?
Of course you can. Sure.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so we got the
That's awesome.
in Bowser's Castle. When we first moved in here, I really wanted it to do like our door chime. Where when you would open the door, it would do the Bowser's Castle theme.
Oh yeah.
There's no power though, so it didn't happen. But yeah, these are our boards, sort of like the other ones from the anniversaries, like, and we have two for a lot of them, but the double ones are in back.
So we're kind of in the Sega section looking for more stuff to get. And there's just a really good selection of Sega. We've already kind of looked at it, but Shining Force 3, I mean, Magic Knight Ray Earth, there's actually 3 different versions of this disc.
And we've gotten all of them, haven't we?
Well, yeah, we've gotten all of them. And then there's also another really cool Working Designs title over here that you don't see very often. It's Popful Mail. I don't know who they're mailing and if they're, you know, like the Pony Express of that world, but oh, look at this. So this has all of the original sleeves actually for Panzer Dragoon Saga. I'm saying all this while holding the most expensive Sega Saturn game. Right.
so, yeah.
These days it's probably this and then Magic Knight Ray Earth and then probably Burning Rangers and then just go down the line. I mean, they're all here.
I think those are the top ones.
Yeah, so this one has a little bit of water damage to the manual and to the back art. But yeah, the pages do still open. And then this one didn't originally come with a reg card, did it?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
not
some
sure.
of them.
We've only had 3. That's a third copy of it.
Your third copy?
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Yeah, so Sega Saturn and Sega CD games on the back page, not all of them, but some have like a thicker back page and there's like a little registration card in the back. And some people prefer those copies just because it's super, super nice. But I think we'll probably look at making a play, maybe on this, maybe the Magic Knight Ray Earth and some other stuff. We have a lot of Sega collectors out there, so if you're one of them, thank you for supporting us as always. But I think that some of these might even check some games off of our quest as well.
So we're back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin from our trip to Press Start Games in Appleton, Wisconsin. It was an unbelievable store, and we were able to acquire some grails.
Yes, we did end up getting some of the Sega games. We got Sega Ages, Magic Knight Ray Earth, and then also Burning Rangers. They were
insane.
just super clean. We had to. We got Link for the CDI.
The Faces of Evil.
Yeah, just a weird, uncommon one, and we need
Such a
some of the
wild
CDI games to check off of our quest. So we'll do that. But oh my goodness,
The Earthbound, baby.
that's so nice.
Such a minty copy of Earthbound. We actually spent $7,500 in this store,
Yes.
which is crazy. We got the Crystal for $500. The 4-display only Mario Tennis is so cool.
Yeah.
For Virtual Boy, the only way to get that box as a rental box.
And then we got Lunar 2. It was just super complete with the pendant.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and so usually we just have a lot of people that look for that one, and then in the back we got this just because it's Spider-Man. Why not? And
The most important one.
he gave us Nacho Libre. He was very, very generous. We can't say enough good things about Zach and his store.
Unbelievable.
Seriously, just very, very generous. Amazing location that you guys need to check out if you're
Yes.
in Wisconsin at all. If you're
Highly
out of state,
recommend.
it's worth the trip.
It's an amazing store, and Zach and Andy and the staff are incredible. Like,
Yes.
truly one of the greatest game store experiences I've ever
Yes,
had.
truly one of the best. The culture, absolutely fantastic. Definitely check them out.
Yes.
And we have a lot to do on this trip, so we'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.
Stay tuned. Peace.
Peace.